The following contest is a no disqualifications match. Making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 531 pounds, Leon, Tucker, Hero, Kurt, Todd, and Matt.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
This is it. The big 3-on-3 match is coming your way.
And I can assure you that now is not the time for a bathroom break, because people will definitely be talking about this one tomorrow at school or work.
And we're underway with 6 of WWE's top superstars going at it. They're struggling for control right now. Power slam.
Good night.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
Belly to belly suplex.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
He's looking at it. Is he done? He's starting to stagger a bit. Corey, you spoke about one of superstars in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Now, and he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous. Harsh impact.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction, or 3 superstars who align things of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit, 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a six-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of three are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful.
Focused attack on the back.
Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous six-man teams like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream Dusty Rhodes and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents.
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a six-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I could see Byron making that mistake and ruin it for everybody.
Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double-team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double-team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
Here we go! Beautiful! Nailed it! Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where two members of the trio perform a double-team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring, but if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense, your trio will be in good shape.
He's on the defensive here, and you know all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
It's hard to tell at this point, but perhaps the unpredictable nature of this match is too much for him to overcome.
Here he goes.
Is he done?
He breaks out.
He's not done just yet, Michael.
Toss to the outside.
Big time slam.
Vicious.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
The New Day versus the Wyatts at the Wyatt family compound was not your traditional six-man tag match, but it showed what can happen when issues between factions can't be resolved through a sanctioned WWE match. I'll tell you what, none of the men who fought in that conflict will ever be the same.
Uh-oh, here we go, here we go!
Oh, nasty impact.
But did he go for it too early?
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
He's on his heels. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win here.
I'm not at all surprised to see him struggling a bit here. After all, the other team does feature arguably three of WWE's most imposing figures.
And he's got to capitalize now.
He might have it. Penny predicament, and he stops the count.
Lucky him.
Oh, here we go. He caught him slipping. Look out here. Oh! Comes in off the tag. Here we go.
Beautiful technique.
He's taking some offense. I think it's safe to say that the action so far in this six-man tag team match is exactly what we expected.
If his opponent somehow wins this thing, you could likely go back to this moment as the turning point of the match.
He's making a statement here with this attack. When this guy's on, look out.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Delivered with force.
The end may be near.
Is he done? Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
He's looking a little weary here. Rather than continuing to absorb any more punishment, he might want to tag out here.
Well, he's clearly not used to competing in a match like this, and it's starting to show.
At this point, they both look to be about evenly matched. Maybe I'd give him an edge, but not by much. I think this is the beginning of the end.
This could end it in a hurry.
His shoulders are down. And he breaks up the pinfall.
Let's keep fighting.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
German suplex. Oh, look at this. Second suplex. This is not going to be good.
There it is. The Cameraplex is complete.
Here's his moment, Michael.
I think we're about to see it. Steps through, slams with authority.
Oh, drop kick. Taken off his feet here.
Going for the big one.
Here we go. Is he done? He's in big trouble. Now with complete control. He's in... Oh, and he finds a way to escape.
Wow. Cole, I think this entire arena had written him off, myself included.
Gets the tag. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
This could be all she wrote.
Oh, what impact.
There is no coming back from that one.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, it didn't...
There's the cover. Can he do it? It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Not yet.
Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He may very well have run out of gas. Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the six-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that six-man on Raw, Team Extreme formed an effective trio with that lunatic Dean Ambrose. After a twist of fate from Matt Hardy, Jeff crushed The Miz with a Swanton bomb, and that was all she wrote.
He wants no part of the outside.
Ooh, what impact.
He's looking very overwhelmed out there. And his chances of winning the six-man tag team match appear to be slipping away.
At this point, he has to be thinking to himself, what do I have to do to get back in this thing?
This might be it. Oh, my.
When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, my gosh.
Avoids trouble there.
There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
Lightning fast reflexes. Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match, everyone on the team can work together.
Now, that's easier said than done. Just because superstars might be favorites of the WWE Universe or have a common enemy, that doesn't mean they'll get along. It also doesn't mean that any past issues will magically go away. In this business, people have long memories, so if someone sees an issue on their team, they need to resolve it right away. There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal...
He's looking...
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Here it is, the
the dragon.
You gotta believe this one's over. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart.
We've seen this before.
Oh, nasty impact.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
He's got him covered. He breaks the pin.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Harsh impact. Takes him down. In a major way, too.
Nailed it.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
Beautiful technique.
He's looking a little off balance. He's got to remember he has two partners ready to enter the fray here.
Consider me wildly unimpressed with his performance here tonight. I mean, he's just getting destroyed in there.
He's looked great up until now, and it's imperative that he doesn't lose focus and let his opponent back into this match.
How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now.
Boom, what impact. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Boom! Bang!
Big elbow.
Belly to back suplex. What a stomp. Good grief.
Gets out of the way of that one. There may be no escaping this fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
Dropped from above. This capacity crowd starting to sense the end is near, and I don't disagree. You have to wonder how much longer he can go on like this.
So many bad things can happen outside the ring, and given his condition right now, he really needs to keep it inside the ring if he wants to win this thing.
Guys, you can tell he's drained, but I guarantee you that won't stop him from doing everything he can to win this thing.
He wants no part of the outside. Goodness, that hurt the shoulder. This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. Boom!
Tagged in. He's in trouble.
He can't take much more.
Look out!
Ooh, what impact. This has been a battle.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
Showing off some of his speed there.
He's out there in no man's land. He's got to find a way to get to safety, Cole.
I'm not sure he can.
Up and down.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep, get rid of the self-doubt, and continue on toward victory.
Oh,
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
He's too quick for him there.
Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
In off the tag.
Look out, look out. This could be it.
He's definitely starting to lose it here.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
This might be it.
Oh my.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
This one's for good measure.
Beautiful technique.
This one's over, guys.
He's got the shoulders down. 2, 3.
What a six-man tag match.
Well, tag team matches are one thing, but make it 3-on-3 and it's 3 times as good. Take a look.
I remember this part very well. Man, this was great. He was on point the entire match, as you can see here.
Here are your winners, Leon, Tucker, Hero, Kurt, Todd, and Matt Todd.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
What a matchup that was.